Good morning, gorgeous lights. How are we this morning? What's happening? What's going on? It's a little overcast and rainy, drizzly here this morning. Looks like it's going to be that for most of the day. So speaking of the day, what is today's message? What is it we need to be aware of? How do we best work with that? What are the energies coming through? What can we prepare for? How do we best prepare? All of the questions and all of the things. Let's go. What is our card message for today? Okay, for today we have the King of Pentacles. So we might be in a bit of a business mode today. We might be wanting to get things done. There also might be some acknowledgement of the work that you've done and seeing how far you've come and knowing that you deserve all the abundance and all the goodness and all of the things that are coming to you, because this is very much about the riches and the wealth, right? So it might be about that today, having a look in at what part of your life there you're feeling the gratitude for, I would say, and allowing yourself to not so much rule your domain, but like see over your domain and realize how far you've come and the gratefulness of that. It might be a day where you're looking at your resources and reallocation, or you're just simply looking at your resources and going, I'm going to draw some back, I'm going to correct all the leakages, so I'm going to fix all that up. That could be a day of that as well. It's like stringing everything together is my feeling. Now I've just drawn a card out of the Light Seers deck as well, simply because I can, and interesting, it too is a pentacle, and it's a 9 of pentacles. So that 9 speaks to us about the success of the things that we've put out, right? So it's like the return, the abundance. So again, we're talking about abundance and richness of your life. So it is saying to you that risk that you took, you've been watching something maybe a little bit like a hawk, a little bit like a bird's eye view, which is what I'm seeing here, and that is paying off for you. Definitely, you notice that she's quite relaxed about her finances and her resources. So there might be a change in that today. And now I'm just going to look at the subconscious piece, but the subconscious piece I'm going to use the dragons for, just for something different, and see what the dragons have to say from a subconscious point of view. And remember, the subconscious, when we're choosing from the tarot, the conscious is the top card and the subconscious is the bottom card. Well, that's just one way you can use top and bottom. It's just how I choose to use it. So the subconscious piece here is the Emperor. Now the Emperor, interesting, kind of start with this masculine type energy, if you will, like this ruling energy, and then the Emperor is that subconscious piece again. So about that masculinity or that type of energy again. So we might need to watch ourselves today for trying to control things, and it will be about letting go of that control, because the 9 of Pentacles tells us that we need to be free and open, right, in order to receive that back. So we want to attract the riches and the wealth and the health and the abundance to us. We don't want to be chasing it, right? And to do that, we just need to be open and shine and be our beautiful selves, right? Because then we'll attract that beautiful stuff to us. So this is what this is talking about, where either end of that we have this a little bit of control. So be mindful, because this dude can be a little controlling too, right? Although I do feel, looking at him today, that it is very much about stringing everything together, and it's kind of like, I don't know if it's finalizing something, and yet it kind of has that bit of appeal. I feel like you'll just be putting everything together and then standing back and taking a look at that today and realizing just how those riches or that abundance has come to you. And remember, this is a card that, and this one, both of them, are things you can touch. They're tangible. So that can be your friendships. You might be looking at the abundance of friendships. I know I have been lately. I have some amazing people in my life, and so thankful. And they might be saying, oh no, it's the least I could do. I wanted to help. I wanted to just that kind of thing. Amazing when they just do it and they're so thoughtful. So that might be some things that are coming through for you today as well. And then the Emperor is, it's kind of about the structure and the control. So you might get a little more structure around your finance today. Be mindful that you're not trying to control, or a little bit more structure around your resources today. So just be mindful that you are not trying to control those pieces, is what I would say. Because that's what we started with, right? Which is the attraction and the completion of, and the stringing together of. Get the stringing together of, because I'm drawn to this piece here, which kind of to me looks like he's stringing everything together. Just watch the control element in yourself. That's the success and the reward and the return on your effort. So if you've put out, as in contributed towards friendships or relationships, or towards your health in your body or whatever, this is where you're seeing the returns. You're going to be seeing some return today. And then this here is the structure in which has helped you get that. Remember, we don't want to try and control, so be mindful of your control today. Now, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of self-control or control in general, but to have this on either end, it'll be like, just make sure you're not trying to control a situation or an outcome. We still want to be able to flow, and the reason we want to be able to flow is that so we can have this come to us, right? Because that's truly what we're after when we get that come to us. And it's interesting because I've just looked at what the subconscious piece is in this deck and it is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so when we're talking about being in alignment and seeing ourselves as that thing, right? It's like, it just comes. It's incredible. There's definitely growth in today in what your resources are, right? Just try not to control it, just simply be. I feel like that's the ultimate message today. Have an incredible Thursday, and I will catch you beautiful folk next time. Big love.